Yes, we've got him, the woman had called Jacob. The only one left is the father. But he... Silence! Go get me that man! Yes, Jacob saw. Where did my family go? Exclaimed Harold. It had only been 5 hours since Stacy went out to look for Salvador. The rule for missing persons reports is that it has to be 48 hours. He heard a knock on the door, which startled him. You better have that man! Jacob hung up. He enslaved Salvador and Stacy. Now he just needs Harold. Harold was his father too. 20 years earlier. Jacob, a 37-year-old male, was extremely successful. He had 58 degrees from college. He spent his whole life fascinated by science. He had a great relationship with his parents too. He spent every weekend with them. His fascination for science got the better of him. He built a cottage in the woods behind his parents' house. He lived in the cottage for several years, examining the trees. One unfateful day, a question popped into his head. What is the meaning of life? He knew it was a silly question, but he couldn't get out of his head. He reached his breaking point at the question. He did the unspeakable. He sold his soul. 2 things. 1. What is the meaning of life? 2. To live forever. The meaning of life is too complex for here. The second part was unexpected, to say the least. 28 years later, once his wife killed him, he was still moving. His soul was still alive. His body was dead. He was a roaming spirit. He felt terrible. So he started trying to make a family reunion. Nothing would stop Harold from checking the door. It might be his wife and son. He checked the door. Black. He found himself tied up, bruised all over, in a blood-red room. Seemingly no walls or ceiling. He suddenly remembered his son, Jacob. Harold was the only one in his current family who knew about Jacob. This was strange. Hikers found him dead in his cottage. It couldn't possibly be Jacob doing this. But that was the only reasonable explanation. Harold heard a slight echo. The figure of an adult male slowly walked up.